Emmerdale's Priya Sharma could take center stage in a brand new murder mystery plot on the ITV soap, according to a new theory by express.co.uk, as it seems she will get jealous of Belle Dingle's relationship with her new business partner. Priya, played by Fiona Wade, has been taking a back seat from the drama on Emmerdale recently, as she has been continuing to recover from the burns she sustained during the Maze fire last year. The beloved character has been getting her head down at work, as she isn't currently in a relationship, given her ex-boyfriend, Ellis Chapman, Aaron Anthony, left the village earlier this year, and her former fiancé Al Chapman, Michael Wildman, starting a new romance with Kerry Wyatt, Laura Norton, on the ITV soap. However, despite not being interested in the rogue businessman for a fair few months, it seems Priya could set her sights on winning him back in next week's episodes, taking out Belle, Eden Taylor-Draper, in the process. The drama continues next week after recent scenes saw Al steal Belle's business plan to bring a wellness retreat to the village. Not willing to let the businessman get her down, the young woman begins her journey to becoming a teacher for mediation. Having been wanting a better future for herself, Belle believes this is what will get her beyond working at the bed and breakfast. Though she is stunned when Al arranges for the two of them to have a meeting so they can clear the air after recent events. What she doesn't expect is for the Lothario of the Dales to apologize for what he did to her, and she forgives him for his betrayal. More surprisingly, she agrees to go into business with him, as she did appreciate all the business advice he was giving her before stealing her plans. However, not willing to let herself fall for his charms again, Belle establishes some ground rules as they embark on this venture together. Although he wasn't expecting Belle to be so assertive, he is incredibly impressed with her direct attitude towards their business plans. This storyline is a backdrop to the events of Meena Jutlas, Paige Sandhu, trial, which also take place in the same week, and although she was involved with the killer through Priya Sharma, Rebecca Sarkar, Priya keeps her distance from the court. It seems her attentions weren't on the murderer, though, as Belle soon gets wind the businesswoman is upset with her. This could very well be because Priya might have spotted Belle speaking with her ex-fiancé Al in the village and presumed there was something romantic going on. Belle also had a thing with Ellis before he left, which was not long after Priya was left with life-changing injuries in the fire. As her ex-boyfriend seemed to have moved on so quickly, Priya began to develop a lot of anxiety about herself and her appearance. Before Ellis left the village, the former lovers parted ways on good terms, but Priya would never have expected her love rival to be involved with Al. When the women come face to face, Belle could try to explain they are only seeing more of each other to develop their company. With all her insecurities coming back from the past and seeing Belle as a roadblock in her mission to find love, the conversation could turn heated. As one thing leads to another, Priya could accuse Belle of being in her shadow and stealing everything away from her. Priya might not necessarily feel as if she wants Al back in her life given how he cheated on her, but the thought of Belle being involved with her fiancé could seriously rattle her cage. Picking up the nearest object to her, the businesswoman could launch it straight at her love rival and knock her out cold. Soon, blood could start pouring from her head, and with no chance of it stopping, Priya could leave the crime scene with the evidence and leave Belle to die. Eventually, someone would find Belle's body and a police investigation would begin to try and find out who killed her. With no surveillance footage and no murder weapon as evidence, the authorities could put out a plea for help from the public. No one would have known Priya and Belle were having an argument, so could the Sharma woman get away with claiming the life of her first victim? To ensure she doesn't raise suspicion from other residents in the village, Priya could adopt what she has learnt from analyzing serial killer Meena. The actress who plays Priya, Fiona, spoke to express.co.uk and other media about what her character thinks of the murderer. Fiona explained, in a way, Meena's been family to Priya, with Manpreet being married to her dad and they lived together at one point. And I think even though Priya and Meena aren't best buddies, I think Priya's quite wary of Meena. I think she finds her a little strange, but she would never have imagined this. I think it will be pretty devastating. Will she become the next serial killer of the village and follow in the villain's footsteps?